Muadim L'Simcha, and welcome to day 3 of the mini-series about the Ushpizin, our very special guests that we invited to our Sukkah on Sukkot. And tonight, on the third night and third day of Sukkot, our guest of honor is Yaakov Avinu, Jacob. Yaakov Avinu, whose attribute, whose worldview is called Tiferet. The concept of Tiferet, and the reason it's associated with beauty, but also with emet, with truth, is because Tiferet is an understanding that in small details in the world and in our lives, there can be a window to the universe. Like the famous words of William Blake, to see the world in a grain of sand and heaven in a wildflower, to hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. It's the concept where in one detail there is a portal to the whole, which is to the universe, to the truth. And that really is the idea of beauty, but also of Kedusha, of holiness, of how in small details there can be access to something greater. In Yaakov Avinu's life, we have two examples that have to do with Sukkot. The first one is that he actually builds Sukkot when he comes back from 21 years with his father-in-law, with Lavan and Padan Aram. He comes into Eretz Yisrael. Vayaakov nasa Sukkota, vayiven lo bayit ulemikneu asa Sukkot, al ken kara shem hamakom Sukkot. So we have an actual place called Sukkot. These are physical Sukkot for his flocks. But in addition to that is Jacob's ladder, the famous dream. Now, the concept of Jacob's ladder is that there is a kissing, a connection between the world above and the world below, which is really what Sukkot philosophically and Kabbalistically and Midrashically is all about. It's the reason why so many of the readings on Sukkot have to do with visions of the world to come and Gog uMagog and eschatological visions. It's in the Talmud Yerushalmi, it takes the verse that V'sakota leroshi biyom nashek. You will have a sukkah over my head on the day of nashek, which either means of battle, of war, of armor, or of kissing. B'yom sheshnei olamot noshkim. Two worlds kiss each other. Olam hazeh yotze, olam haba nichnas. This world sort of leaves, and the world to come is felt in this world, is present in this world. And on Sukkot, we find beauty in the smallest details, in a branch of willow, in arava, in an etrog, in the lulav, in these silly little decorations that we hang up in our sukkah, even though in our house we would be mortified to hang such things. But in a sukkah, they have beauty because there is something about the essence of Sukkot and sukkah which enables us through small mundane details in this world to access greater things. And that is really the concept of Tiferet, of beauty and of truth.